What up, TTC? You know who this is. This is... Yeah, you know who this is. Back with a crow video, but before I start with my crow, I want to give a huge shout out to Chief Urag. A shout out to the Brit Chief. Brit Chief was fucking really digging my ass this week, talking shit, and for good reason. I'd be talking a lot of shit too if I had a quarterback as good as Pat Mahomes. Shit. But getting into this game, man, I will say this: I'm proud of my team for the heart, the grit, and the fight that my team showed, because a lot of people picked us to get blown out in this game, and we kept this game close for what? For it seems like what? 3 quarters, 2.5, 3 quarters. So we kept this game close, and not only did we keep it close, but we were winning going into the fourth. I think we had like a 10-point lead, and for whatever reason, we couldn't sustain the lead. Play calling was kind of shaky in the second half. I mean, I don't know why I don't know why we didn't keep running the ball with Royce Freeman, because Kansas City couldn't stop our run game. A point that I made in my Hate Week video, I said we needed to pound the rock, chew up clock, and keep Pat Mahomes off the field. We did that for the most part, except for when we needed to the most, and that was in the late third quarter heading into the fourth quarter. And because of that, we allowed Pat Mahomes too much time, and they made the plays and we didn't. We had the Chiefs backed up deep in their own territory. We had like what? 2nd and 30, man, and we allowed them to convert that shit. I mean, they picked up a chunk of yards on 2nd and 30, and then something happened where the fucking referee he wasn't watching the game clock, because the game clock went down to 0, and they didn't throw a flag on the Chiefs for a delay of game. They let the play keep going, and they picked up the first down. Next thing you know, they drive down the field and score a touchdown. They're ahead. We get the ball back, and just couldn't pull it out, man. Case Keenum, wide open DT, and Case Keenum misses it.
The 8th play, and they pull this out. Keenum downfield, he's open, but he overthrows Demaryius Thomas. You blew it!
Now everybody on Twitter, I just got off work, and I've been listening to the radio, Denver radio, 104.3 The Fan, and I've been watching the Twitter, and everybody wants to blame that missed pass on DT. I'm sorry to tell you, but you Bronco fans, I don't know the fuck play you guys were looking at, but that missed throw was on Case Keenum, and it's been like that all throughout the off season, especially in the preseason. Case Keenum just has not been able to get on the same wavelength with Demaryius Thomas. It seems like he's always missing his throws when it comes to DT. Now, don't get me wrong, DT has had his moments where he's actually gotten the ball and he's dropped it. But that's beside the point, because tonight, that missed throw was all on Case Keenum. Case Keenum makes that throw, and DT walks into the end zone, because he sold that route, because DT, it looked like he was stumbling off the line of scrimmage, but he sold the route. He made the DB think that he was running like a comeback or a shorter route, because we needed 10 yards to pick up the first down. And I think the DB was thinking that, hey, they're going to try to pick up the first down. But DT ran a 9 route, and Case Keenum just sailed it over his head. I mean, it was like inches from DT's fingertips. And that's on Case Keenum. That ain't on DT. I know DT has gotten a lot of flack for his drop passes, but that play right there was on Case Keenum. And him and Case Keenum and DT got to get on the same page. And I charge that to Case Keenum because he's the quarterback. Okay, we're paying this dude what, $25 million a year, 18 guaranteed. Well, $18 million a year. It's $36 million, 18 million per, and 25 of it is guaranteed. If we're paying you this type of money, dude, you gotta make that throw. I mean, how does the saying go? Big time players make big time plays in big time moments. Well, that was your moment, Case Keenum. And you came up shorter than Mini-Me in an Austin Powers movie.
He is exactly like you in every way. Except 1/8 your size.
Breathtaking. I shall call him Mini-Me.
It is what it is. But with that being said, I'm not going to get too down on this loss. I mean, I was devastated. I was watching the game at my job. I didn't want to go home and watch it because I didn't want to get stuck in traffic and then miss like the majority of the game. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to stay here and finish watching this damn game, and then afterwards I'll go home. But for the most part, man, it was a great game, man. It was a great game. It was exciting. It would have been even better had we came out on the other end. If we would have came out with the dub. But like I said, Kansas City, they made more plays than we did, and y'all got a hell of a quarterback. I've been shitting on Pat Mahomes all offseason. I've been like, you can go look at my Twitter too. I've been going at Pat Mahomes all offseason, talking about, oh, he ain't all that, he ain't this, he ain't that, especially when it comes to last year's game, Week 17. But I'm sitting here right now, and I gotta give Pat Mahomes his props. He is the real deal. He looks like he can be a great quarterback for a long time, and that's not good news for Broncos fans, because we're gonna have to deal with this dude for the next 10 to 15 years. And if we don't get our quarterback situation figured out, either, I mean, I don't believe Case Keenum is that guy. He's a placeholder in my opinion. I mean, we got Chad Kelly waiting in the wings. Hopefully he can be that guy because he has potential, and he's been working his ass off. John Elway talked to his uncle, Jim Kelly, and John Elway swears by Chad Kelly. He said this guy has a fucking hell of a work ethic. He said, you know, he told Jim, Chad's uncle, that, hey, your nephew has a better work ethic than you did when you played. So hopefully Chad Kelly can be that guy. I mean, he's still young. He still has to learn the game. And it's good that he's sitting back and watching Case Keenum. So maybe he can pick up a few things and learn. But if not, if Chad Kelly is not the guy, then we seriously have to find our future franchise quarterback. Because it's obviously not Case Keenum. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to ride with Case Keenum. I still believe Case Keenum can win games for us. But he has to be in the right situation. We have to run the ball. We have to play great defense. We can't put the onus on Case Keenum and say, give him the ball and say, hey, bring it home for us. Case Keenum's not that type of quarterback. He's a complementary quarterback, which means you have to have pieces around him. You have to have complementary pieces around him. Kind of like what Dak Prescott had when he was a rookie. I mean, you have to have a strong run game, good offensive line, good defense, and great defense. So yeah, but I'm still riding with this team. It's Broncos for life. We ride together, we die together, and we never give up. I'm not ending the video just yet. But Joe Woods, I mean, for the most part, he played a good game plan. I mean, the best game plan he's had all year up to this point. But that second and 30, man, he played man coverage. I mean, right there, he should have played zone to keep everything in front. So if they would have got like a little bit. If they would have got some yards, it wouldn't have been that damaging to the point where they could easily pick up the first down on the next play like they did. It should have been more of a zone shell coverage, you know, to keep, you know, the big plays from happening and keeping everything in front of us. But it is what it is. We didn't make enough plays to win the game, obviously. Pat Mahomes is good, man. That dude is good.
Because he's a bad man.
And yeah, like I said, he's going to be a problem in the AFC West. Not just for us, but he's going to be a problem for the entire AFC West for a long time to come. And unless Denver gets their shit together at the quarterback position, I'm going to be sitting here eating a lot of crow to the Kansas City Chiefs. So hopefully it don't come to that. But with that said, man, that's going to end this video. I'm not doing a hate week for the Jets next week because the Jets fan base don't have any representation in here. So I don't see the point of making a video because I only do videos for people that I can go back and forth with. So if we have a game where that certain fan base don't have any representation in the TTC, most likely I won't do a hate week. So probably ain't gonna do a hate week next week. I'm probably gonna, you know, take the week off and who's supposed to play out for the Jets? I think we play the Rams. I think we play the Rams out for the Jets. Damn, that's gonna be a tough ass game. Shit! But anyway, man, that's gonna end this video. Once again, shout out to Chief B-Rag. Shout out to the Brit Chief. Well-deserved win. You guys made more plays than we did. I'm proud of the way my team fought. But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough to beat Kansas City. Kansas City wins the game 27-23. And yeah, that's gonna do it. It's Broncos for life. We ride together, we die together, and we never give up. I'm out. Peace. Y'all have a good one.